Tokyo investors watch as the Nikkei 225 index surges to record levels. Japan's Nikkei 225 stock index has surged beyond 43,000 points for the first time in history, eclipsing its 1989 bubble-era peak. This milestone came as the Nikkei jumped to approximately 43,451 intraday on strong momentum, before closing around 43,275. It marks a dramatic resurgence. The index climbed 7.4% in just over a week since early August. Such levels haven't been seen since Japan's late 80s boom, underscoring the historic nature of this rally. In today's video, we'll break down what's driving this record-setting run, and why investor optimism has come roaring back to Tokyo's markets. Several key drivers have combined to propel the Nikkei to these historic highs: stronger corporate governance, record share buybacks, US-Japan trade breakthrough, and global tailwinds in earnings. Now let's dive into each of these factors in detail. A quiet revolution in corporate governance has been a game-changer for Japanese stocks. Under pressure from regulators and global investors, many Japanese companies have become more shareholder-friendly and efficient. Notably, in March 2023, the Tokyo Stock Exchange urged listed firms to focus on capital efficiency, pushing companies to use their cash hoards more effectively. This led to a wave of reforms. Firms began unwinding cross-shareholdings and embracing higher returns on equity. As companies clean up their balance sheets and prioritize investors, the market has rewarded them. Along with governance reforms has come an explosion in share buybacks. In fact, 2024 saw over 18 trillion yen worth of share buybacks, nearly double the 9.6 trillion yen repurchased in 2023. Even iconic firms like Toyota have joined in. The automaker announced a massive 1.2 trillion yen buyback, partly to absorb shares freed up by unwinding cross-shareholdings. Why do buybacks matter? By reducing the number of shares on the market, they tend to push prices higher and signal that management sees their stock as undervalued. This buyback boom has clearly been one pillar of the rally. Another catalyst for the Nikkei's rally came from the international stage, a surprise trade agreement between Japan and the United States. In late July, just before a threatened tariff deadline, the US and Japan struck a last-minute deal that averted harsh new tariffs on Japanese exports. The agreement spared Japan from those levies in exchange for Japan pledging large investments over $500 billion in US industries. Tokyo's market roared to life on the announcement. The Nikkei jumped over 3.5% in a single day on the tariff relief and optimism that more trade deals could follow. The Nikkei's rally hasn't happened in isolation, it's ridden a wave of global market strength. Around the same time, Wall Street hit new highs with the S&P 500 and Nasdaq reaching record levels. Technology companies led the charge in the Nikkei's climb. Chipmakers like Renesas and Advantest surged 5.7% and Sony jumped over 3% during the rally. Japanese corporates are delivering robust results. For example, tire maker Yokohama Rubber vaulted 8% in one day after posting upbeat profits, and ASICS soared nearly 18% on stellar results. In summary, the Nikkei 225 surge to historic highs above 43,000 has been driven by a perfect storm of positive factors. Japan's policy shifts toward better corporate governance and record-breaking shareholder returns have made its market more attractive than it's been in decades. Of course, no rally is without risks. Some analysts caution that the Nikkei's rapid rise has left it looking overheated, noting technical signals and warning that a sharp pullback wouldn't come as a surprise. Nonetheless, many experts view the current momentum as a sign that Japan is back on the global investment map, with the Nikkei's fundamentals much stronger now than during the bubble era. As we watch whether this momentum can be sustained, one thing is certain: Japan's stock market has captured the world's attention again. If you found this analysis helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights on Japan's markets. Thank you for watching and see you next time.